Hi guys, welcome to a new video, and today's going to be an update. Not the biggest update ever, but I've managed to pick up some good stuff and some vinyl at last, because I know that I haven't been getting many vinyls lately. So some here. So we'll get started with the CDs as usual, and the first one is Little Boots Nocturnes. This was released nearly a year ago, and I would have picked it up at the time, but there was just that much stuff coming out, and I just didn't get the chance to buy this album. And to be honest, the songs I heard, like the singles like Shake and Every Night I Say a Prayer, they didn't really strike me as very catchy compared to Little Boots' older material from Hands, like New in Town and Remedy. But I must say that this album is a grower, it's not very instant, but the way it's very well made, it's very independent sounding, and I like the fact that she's, going in her own direction. A bit like Diana Vickers done her second album, because she's gone a lot more independent as well. So this is a very good artistic album, and I know that this is on vinyl as well, so I can just imagine it sounding 10 times better. And like I said, it's a very, very slow album. It takes a while for you to get into, but once you get into the catch-ups, some of it's absolutely amazing. And I'll give this probably an 8 out of 10, I think, or 7. So yeah. Next is one which I picked up the other day. It's PJ Harvey's debut album, Dry. I love the artwork. It's very, very unusual and quite mysterious. I think it kind of reminds me of the Quagga Hotel from Tori Amos, because it looks like Polly, the singer, has squashed her face onto a photocopier. So yeah, what can I say? I think this is a very good album, a very good debut, and considering the first album I bought from PJ Harvey was Rid of Me, and that wasn't really the best album to get started with, because it's not very instant, it's quite hard to get into, it's quite long, and it's very raw sounding. And I must admit, this is a much more better album to start with, and it's a bit more uplifting, I'd say, a bit more catchy. It doesn't sound as miserable in this one as the second one, or angry, and it's a lot more catchy, I think. And the only problem is that this album isn't the most common PJ Harvey album to find in the shop, so I was very lucky to have found this one, because I think it would have been gone next time I went. So yeah, I sort of grabbed this while I could. So yeah. And then I bought PJ Harvey Is This Desire, and I haven't listened to this one yet. I've only heard one song, and I've heard this album is a lot more toned down compared to her early material, a lot more, just a more calm, peaceful atmosphere, and more nicer sounding. And I can just imagine, looking by the front cover, it just looks very quite peaceful looking. And I'm quite curious to hear this one next, because I've heard some good reviews. A lot of people have said this is their favourite one, so a fan favourite, which is good sounding. And yeah, hopefully I'll try and get some more of the album soon. Next is a CD that I've already got, but it got really damaged, so I've rebought it, and it's Blur, the very best of. And yeah, the CD, there was something wrong with it just kept skipping, and I got rid of it ages ago, so I rebought it from HMV, a nice new copy. And I've been listening to this band a lot lately, and I'm actually looking into getting some of the albums, like Part Life, The Great Escape, the Self-Titled album, etc. And hopefully one of the vinyls would be great as well. And singles, I know there's a record shop which might have some of their singles, so I might go and check that out in a couple of weeks. Yeah, what can I say? Brilliant bands, I think the whole Oasis versus Blur thing, I think both bands are really good. I think Blur are a bit more unique, but I love Oasis just as much, because I've got all their albums. Favourite song, there's so many to choose from. I like To The Ends, that's just a really, really amazing song. Just makes hairs on the back of my neck stand up. Of course, Girls and Boys is a great track as well. Also like There's No Other Way, which is one of their very early hits, and I really would like to get the CD single for that as well. So yeah, fantastic. And the last CD is a single I picked up yesterday, and it's a bit grubby, but I can replace the case, and it's Eternal. This is Someday, which was from the soundtrack of The Hunchback of Notre Dame, which I've seen a couple of times years ago. I can't really remember the film that well, but great song nonetheless. Although I must prefer their other ballads like I Am Blessed and Oh Baby I. But I love the artwork as well. Really, really nice and artist artwork. And of course the big reunion, it's really good lately. I'm getting into Eternal's backstory and their like little reformation, so that's really interesting to watch, so it's good timing I picked up this. And that is it for the CDs. Now we'll get on to the vinyls. I've only picked up one 7-inch single, and it's Grace Jones' Stay to the Rhythm. Condition is pretty bad, it's not the best at all, but it was a good price and I love the artwork. And if I see this anywhere else where it looks a lot more newer, I'm definitely going to re-buy it. So yeah, fantastic song, sounds amazing on vinyl, even though I've already got this song on the Island Life album on vinyl. So next is Jane Welding, Inside a Dream. And I really like this artist. She was a member of the Go-Go's along with Belinda Carlisle, and she had another hit single called Rush Hour, and that was a really, really great 80s track, and it's actually on this single. So it's got Inside a Dream, Rush Hour, and the B-side is Inside a Club, I think it says, and Song of the Factory. Very nice artwork as well, it's quite interesting, and it's just a shame she didn't take it off as much as Belinda Carlisle. I would have loved to have heard some more stuff from her, but I'm going to see if I can try and get the album for her eventually, so yeah. Next is a vinyl I've already got, but I've re-bought it because the condition of this is absolutely amazing, and it's a fantastic album, and it's Cyndi Lauper, she's so unusual. The condition of my last one was quite bad. It just looked a bit worn many edges, and there was a ripped mark there. And it was a shame really, because this is a fantastic album. And then I went to the record shop on Saturday, and then I seen this nice new copy. It looks absolutely brand new, and I just re-bought it. And yeah, well worth the money. Next is a really good one that I've been looking for a while, and it's the Bangles, and it's Everything, which is their third album. Really great album from 1988. I've got this on CD, and I'm really glad to have found this because I've got a different light on vinyl as well, and a few of the singles off the CD. So it just sort of completes it a bit better, my collection of Bangles stuff, and it has a really cool poster inside, which I'll show you. See if I can try and show you on camera. Yeah, really nice high quality photo, and they'll look amazing on it. So yeah, I do really like it when vinyls do have these posters. I know a lot of the 80s albums do have posters, so that was a nice little surprise. So yeah, fantastic album. Next is Janis Joplin's Greatest Hits. It's a little bit water damaged, but it's not too bad, so I'm not complaining. And I paid £4 for this, which is good considering you don't really find this album around that much, I don't think. Fantastic artist, what can I say, she was a proper legend, and some of the songs are just fantastic. I like Cry Baby, Piece of My Heart, Ball and Chain, just fantastic artist, just really well remembered, and I'm just really glad because this is the only Janis Joplin album I've got on vinyl at the moment, but it's a great start I think, because this was actually the first album I got on CD from Janis Joplin, so it's a great introduction if you're starting to get into her. And the very last album, and it's probably the best one I bought, and it's Shiverches, yeah. Their debut album, The Bones of What You Believe. Now, a big backstory. This album came out last year, I think it was September, and I do remember a lot of talk about this band. They're from Scotland, and a lot of people were recommending them to me, saying the bouncy synth pop sound to them, female singer, just amazing. And I did check them out at the time, but I didn't get round to buying the album. I actually couldn't find it anywhere. I remember, because I've tried looking in HMV for the album of this on CD, but they don't even have it, and a lot of the staff don't even know who they are, considering this album was on the HMV website, the recommendation list, so that really confused me, and I thought it was a bit odd. And then I tried this vinyl place, which I go to on Saturday, because I listen to a lot of their songs on YouTube, and it's absolutely fantastic. And I found this, and I paid £18 for this, and it was definitely well worth the money. It doesn't come with the CD with it, because a lot of new vinyls these days come with the actual CD, but it's got a code on. You just go on the website and type in the code, and then all the songs get downloaded onto your computer. And this album is amazing, just absolutely fantastic. It's just a shame I didn't buy this much sooner when it was first released. Just amazing songs. The Mother We Share, We Sing, Gun, Lies. I just cannot get enough of this. It's a big surprise. It's like the songs are very, very catchy. They've got really catchy hooks. The female singer's voice is really nice to listen to as well. It just sounds something that's come straight from the 1980s, but not in a cheesy way either. I really do want this band to get much more recognition for their work, and definitely a big surprise. I can see why everyone recommended this band to me, because I love them. So whoever's told me about this, thank you, because I'm blown away. So yeah, have a listen to them, you really might like them. So yeah. And that is it, everyone, for this update, and my next update will be in a few weeks, because I know that the new Play My 5 album is coming out, A Perfect Contradiction, and that comes out March the 10th, I think it is. So I'll film my update just after the release, so I can share that on video. Maybe like a little overview with you, because I know I'm going to be listening to that a lot when it will get released eventually. So that is it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this little update, and speak to you soon.